Okay, guys, right now March Madness is going on, and I love it. We're going to do a guys' March Madness bracket of things, right? What's it called?
Who did Kentucky lose to again?
Kansas State, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just sorry. I forgot.
How would you bring that up?
I was curious.
That hurt.
I'm so sorry. No, that was so uncalled for on my end.
It's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
And I do apologize.
There's this other podcast. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. What are they called?
I think it's maybe a radio show, or is it a podcast?
I don't know what it
Big
is.
Rich, TD, and Fletch.
Whoever you guys are, thanks for giving us this bracket, and we're going to debate. So there's 32 teams.
Also
There's
the
16
Sabbath.
teams.
I feel like there's 32 teams.
No, she's right. There's 16. Oh,
That sucks. You ever think, like in your mind, you're like, oh, men are superior, and then a woman one ups you, and you have to rethink things?
right after we just had the conversation about respecting women.
You're being serious. Me too. So this is the bracket.
Okay, so the first rivalry is boobs versus ice cream.
I mean, for me, this is a given.
I'd go boobs.
I'd go boobs. Boobs all the way.
Boobs can make milk. Milk makes ice cream.
Oh, so either way, we still get ice cream.
Either way, we still get ice cream. Move boobs along.
Okay, boobs is moving up.
Moving boobs along. The next one is yoga pants versus freshly baked bread.
Wait, that's a 6 seed?
I would go with freshly baked bread. I've had some recently, and they're very warm.
To be fair, I've never worn yoga pants,
They're not.
but I've had freshly baked bread.
It's not really about us. It's yoga pants on girls. Obviously, of course. Though.
Okay, so I go. Well, okay, I'm kind of watching my carbs right now, so I'll go yoga pants.
Warm butter on freshly baked bread. That crunch.
I do enjoy when Tom brings over his freshly baked bread.
Like I've got to. Why are yoga pants better?
You know, I was just thinking that. I was trying to make a rebuttal argument.
I understand.
And
they're skin tight. They look nice on a lady.
Other than just looking nice, you don't get any sort of experience from them.
Especially in this days of consent.
Whereas like freshly baked bread, you get an experience with it. You made a good point. Freshly baked bread.
Moves on.
The upset, the 3-6 upset.
The next one is ice cold beer or a perfect golf shot.
I'm going to default to you because I don't do either of these things.
This one comes with a little bit of trauma for me, right? When I was, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old, I was...
No way you were touched. Definitely an ugly kid. Keep going.
I was sent to like a golf
Conversion camp?
Nope, a golf camp for the day. And we were doing some like, I don't know, pitches with our irons or whatever. I don't know, 9 irons, something. Anyway, the instructor came over to me. I was doing absolutely atrociously. And he comes over to me and he's like, hey, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, sure. And he goes, do you want to be here? I said, I hate this. He goes, good, because you suck.
People could say the same thing just about your life in general.
That's hurtful.
I'm going to go with ice cold beer.
Ice cold beer.
Cool. Cool. What?
All right.
Nothing. Just rushing me.
No, I wasn't rushing.
You were rushing.
No, I just got a lot of my life to live, and I didn't want to do it all here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And that's nothing against you.
It feels a little personal.
Oh, then it was.
Okay.
Moving on to butts versus a no wipe dump.
Butts. I'm going butts.
I would, of course, go butts.
Of course you're going butts.
Because recently we subscribed to the bidet, and...
Dude, I installed my bidet last night.
Yeah?
And I used it for the first time. I think I hate it.
But it gives you that no wipe almost every time.
Yeah. I will say my wipes have been considerably cleaner.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it is a weird sensation having water shot up your asshole.
Okay. So it feels like our squirt gun days feels like it's in a little bit of a negative light. I thought we had a good time.
No, I've been meaning to talk to you about that day.
Okay,
actually.
you're going to get used to it.
I understand that. And you warned me before that it was a weird sensation. I underestimated. Oh, what was that?
Our dog is over this podcast.
I underestimated how weird of a sensation it was. Handsome.
So when you turn on the water, it hits you just a little, what was it, too much?
I turned it on the lowest setting and I audibly gasped. And I was shocked and awed that this was the lowest setting.
Yeah. Think about it. That's what Chris Olsen goes through every day.
Anyway,
A bidet is the closest thing we'll ever have to gay sex.
I was gonna say,
And you're saying you didn't enjoy it?
douching. Not particularly. I am not a fan of it as of now. But it was
Sounds like somebody's not an ally.
when I go to like then dry my asshole.
Okay.
Okay,
Man, you can just say butt.
the toilet paper gets all wet, and all of a sudden, my fingers are soggy with shitty water. I don't understand why anyone uses this.
Isn't there a blow dry button?
There's a blow dry button. Is there a blow dry button? Not on
I'll
the
blow
one-
you till you're dry. All right. Butts.
Definitely butts, but I'm just saying.
Okay, let's go to the other side of the bracket.
I kind of regret getting the bidet.
It cleans it, all right?
I know it cleans
give
it.
it
Like
give it some more time.
So we have bacon versus sundresses.
again, I think this goes back to the yoga pants, freshly baked bread.
I'm a sucker for legs.
No way, you're gonna
sucker.
You're gonna go for sundresses over bacon.
I'm not a crazy bacon guy. I love it in some carbonara. Love it in some carbonara. Throw it on my sandwich. Not a fan. Controversial. It's the opposite of most people, but it's who I am. And sundresses, you've got, nice tan legs that are like toned, like nice.
You're a big leg guy.
And then you can touch them when they're not conscious or whatever.
What was that? What was that last part?
I touch them when they're not conscious.
That's the part I thought I heard.
Yeah.
That's not
Can
okay.
we say it louder? Why? I like them.
No, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of sundresses. I think they've had an incredible season. Okay. I'm just saying,
You'd rather eat slaughtered pork.
yeah.
Okay.
How do we solve this?
Flip a coin, heads or tails?
Tails never fails. Bacon.
Flip a coin. It's tails.
There
Bacon
we-
moves on.
Bacon moves on. That was a close game though. That came down to a buzzer beater.
Next one is whiskey and cigars versus pizza.
I mean, personally, pizza.
I would also go pizza.
I'm not a fan of whiskey. Cigars are all right.
But pizza, it's that one girl in your life you take for granted because she's so consistent. There's there's not up and downs. So you feel like you're bored,
Yeah.
And it's like, are there other things out there? I mean, I get the same thing with this every time. And I get satisfied, but it's a little too consistent. It's a little too
It's almost
steady.
It's almost
It's
like
not, pizza's not toxic.
no, it's almost a metaphor for a very healthy relationship.
Tacos or the house to yourself?
Ooh.
Man, there's just something about being alone.
Like when you guys are gone and I can walk around with no inhibitions.
Your balls are out.
My balls are not out. Okay. We have windows. We have neighbors. People can see.
Maybe it's because I just ate food of Mexican descent. I feel like
think-
if I was hungry, I might choose tacos.
Don't get me wrong. I understand why the tacos are the 4 seed. I just think house to yourself is so much more rare than tacos.
Yeah.
That it makes the experience better for me.
Sex and video games. Wait, sorry, say it.
All right, sex or video games?
Thank goodness.
I feel like
sex?
Yeah, sex. I don't think either of us really play video games all that often.
Do we have sex that often?
You make a fair
good
point.
point. We'll go with sex still.
Yeah, go with sex.
Yeah, 'cause
when it does
we'll
happen,
slop
it's
it down,
nice.
whatever.
Liquid Death, Celsius.
What? We're trying to get one sponsorship at a time.
Oh, Liquid Death.
Hell yeah, brother.
Moving back around to boobs or freshly baked bread.
I'm still gonna go with boobs.
Boobs.
Boobs. Okay. Yeah.
I like them.
Freshly baked bread had a good upset over yoga pants, but it's a tough feat to upset boobs.
I like them.
I like them.
We have ice cold beer or butts.
Butts. Whoa!
Sorry, I had to think about this one for a little bit. I do love a good cold beer, but man, butts are nice.
Butts are nice.
Butts are nice.
Butts or buds?
I'm gonna go butts.
I would go butts.
I'm gonna go butts.
All right.
And sure, sometimes nasty stuff comes out of them, but so,
But so
We have pizza or bacon.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza.
I mean, come on.
That's
you
a hell of
joking?
an upset though. A 1 seed versus a 6 seed. Because
How is pizza a 6 seed?
that is honestly crazy that pizza is a 6 seed. Like pizza came below tacos.
House to yourself or sex?
Two completely different things.
That's crazy.
Oh, what's crazy is I've done both at the same time.
What?
All right. I mean, I've got mine. You got yours?
You got yours
Yeah.
already? Shit.
3, 2, 1. Sex.
House to yourself.
Wow.
That was just a bit. I knew you were gonna go sex. Obviously, it's sex.
Moving back to boobs or butts.
Was this the final four?
Yeah.
What's in our final four?
Final four is boobs, butts, pizza, and sex.
Oh man.
I've never heard of a more like sexist, just guy centric sexist bracket. That's crazy.
Like we could have freshly baked bread up there. Okay, so somehow we got to boobs, butts, sex. Pizza's in there though.
Pizza is in there.
Pizza's our redeeming factor. Like if we're with a woman, we'll only bring up the pizza part. Yeah, we had this thing we're talking about.
Boobs or butts?
Boobs or butts.
I got mine. You got yours.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Butts. Yeah,
Yeah, I just like them.
they're nice.
I'm trying not to be.
Like disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel that.
The butts.
I wish. It's been a hot minute since I felt the butt.
Alyssa, can you help them out?
No.
Why? How much?
I don't think she needs to answer.
How much?
Why?
How much money just for Jared to like squeeze?
I don't.
Can you let her answer? She's a woman. You don't need to. A man doesn't need to always answer for a woman.
I just don't want to do.
I love
that.
asking like
Well,
sexist like thing and then shutting you down like you're. Anyway,
wouldn't that make me like
a whore.
Horror.
for money?
Yeah, you got to take that
Yeah.
all into
Yeah.
account. No one's gonna know
Okay.
except for this podcast.
Off hours,
What?
What?
like not on the clock,
Oh, that's good. At least
Okay.
I take it.
right?
Yeah. What are you gonna be busy sending emails?
1,000?
That's kind of a lot.
That's a lot. You're telling me.
Yeah, but you're like my boss, so
if
that's
I gave you
weird.
$500 right now,
What's the grab?
I'm
Yeah, just like he's seeing what's there. You know what I mean?
see it. What's there?
That old back cushion.
Yeah, 500 to 1,000, I'd say.
That's a big window.
Don't
a big
know. Hey,
I thought that was good.
Okay.
Wait. Obviously, I'm joking. I know my mom watches this. I do not sexually harass our assistant. I'm going to get a call. Zach, now, that little girl y'all got working for you, you can't be asking her how much it would cost to touch her butt. And then you can't persist to say how big it is. She's gonna use that against you one day. She has said that she thinks she'll use stuff against us someday. And I told her, so? Okay, what's the next one?
okay, pizza or sex?
Ready when you are.
3, 2, 1.
Pizza.
Sex. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
You went pizza? Okay. Why pizza?
There's just so many. It's just enjoyment with so many less possible complications.
That's interesting.
Like a sex can be a one night stand, or like a friend, and then you ruin the relationship, or you're intimate with someone, then you eventually break up, and then you think about it, and then you think about it with them with other people, and this has nothing to do with my current life, and and then pizza. Every time I eat it, like I get the tummy rumble sometimes, but
Other than that,
they
it's
go
a great
away.
time.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking about that matchup with just like my little lizard brain, and just being like, oh, sex, good. But when you bring that up, all those points for pizza, it makes a lot of sense, because I was saying to Alyssa earlier today, I was like, I feel like, the universe knows that we're not ready for a relationship. That's why neither of us have found anybody. And
Yep. Leave it to the cosmos. It's out of our hands. It's the reason we can't get in a relationship. The stars aren't aligning. The Big Dipper said nope. You know what I mean? Like it's not because of our personality or looks or anything like that. Obviously, the stars has something to do with this.
He also said this out of the blue. Like we weren't even talking about it. He goes, this is why we can't get into it.
that was what was going on in my head. Anyway, I also think I was like, this is also why neither of us are getting laid right now, because neither of us can handle the complications that sex brings, and
That's it. Handsome. What do you want? Sex?
I know. I think I'll change it to pizza. I think you made a really good point.
I think you just want to pick whatever I pick because you want to do me.
I don't want to do you.
Do you want to you?
I used to fuck up some Yoo-Hoos when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Like the watery kind of chocolate milk.
That's what you are.
You know, you've called
You're
me
watery milk.
you've called me a lot of things on this
Name
podcast. You called me I think you called me like roast beef at one point or something. It was something with a meat.
And the personification of a hiccup.
That too. And you know, calling me watery milk, that's unforgivable.
Okay, so we got pizza and
Fuck you.
butts.
Pizza and butts. Just taking it home.
I'd love to take home both.
Okay, I got mine.
You feel like you're sad about it. Like
It's a tough
you're
matchup.
going against your family's heritage on this one.
No, it's a tough matchup. 3, 2, 1, butts.
Pizza. Okay.
I like butts.
Yeah.
And I'm on a health kick right now, and pizza just isn't really on my mind.
But butts are?
I'm trying to work on my butt.
Why?
My parents made fun of me that I have no ass.
Why are they looking?
You know, now that I think about it, I don't know why they commented on my butt.
One of the weirdest things that ever happened to me, this actually happened, I was asleep. But it's one of those things where you're like trying to fall asleep. I was on a couch and my eyes were closed. So the people in the room thought I was asleep. And then once everyone else left, there's one person left in the room. And they said audibly out loud, he just has the prettiest lips. And then they left.
Was this about you?
Yeah, they said that about me.
Was this?
I mean, this is not me boasting up lips. I think I just have average lips, but
It's just a weird thing.
it was a weird thing to hear and then continue to try to fall asleep. You're
Wait,
like, oh, okay. If I fall asleep, are things going to be in me?
Do you know who it was that said it?
Oh yeah, I want to do one of these. So,
Who was it? No way.
I swear.
Are you serious?
It's at my grandpa's house.
Oh my God. That would have
We've all been through trials and tribulations, baby.
forever changed me as a person.
Very Oedipus Rex.
But not in that way.
Oh.
You also just gave away who said it with that literary reference.
All right. That's the bracket.
Wait. Who won? You said pizza. I said butts. Does it come down to a coin flip, or should Alyssa choose?
Alyssa, choose. 3, 2, 1.
Butts.
Hell
Wow.
yeah! Go butts. The number 2 seals it.
And number 2 is number 1.